I'm going to be playing Castlevania 1 on the Castlevania collection through Xbox. I wanted to play it. I have my original NES right here. I have my original NES right here with the original cart, which is right here. By the way, it's my favorite NES game right here. But I'm having to play it on the at my Xbox because I played around with it for like an hour last night and I could not get my capture card to work with it, unfortunately. I don't know if it's a thing where my capture card cannot capture that low of a resolution from the NES. I'm not sure, but anyway, we're gonna have to play it through the Xbox, you know, Castlevania Collection version, which I don't like as much because one, when you play it on the NES, it has less lag, less frames of lag, so it's a little harder. Plus, the emulation's a little off. Like, you probably wouldn't notice it if you hadn't played the game a bunch, but the emulation on this version is a little off when it comes to the music. But the fifth level is difficult because you have to beat it in one go on the 5th level because the holy water, they only give it to you at the very beginning of the level, and without it you have to fight death legitimately, which is not easy, which is doable but like really hard. Because the other option you have near before the death hallway, they give you the Holy Cross, which is like, it's doable to beat death that way, but it's just way harder than basically the holy water, which is free. I don't know why I'm hitting all these candles. So you can go up the stairs here to avoid the dogs, or you can just jump over them like that. I really don't need to hit any more candles because I've got plenty of hearts. So for those of y'all who have never played this game, this is one of the early games that came out for the NES. I think it came out, what, in like, I have no idea, 89 maybe? But it's, yeah, it's my favorite NES game for sure. I have a lot of NES games I like, but this is definitely my favorite one. Can't pet the dogs, 0 out of 10. I think that's the only place in the game, too, where the dogs appear. So we got these fishmen thing. I'm not sure what they're like. So everything in this game, obviously, is like a homage to old classic horror movies. Like, this is those creatures are supposed to be kind of like the creature from the Black Lagoon. All the bosses in this game are from like major monsters from old classic horror movies. So like the first, well, except like the first boss is just a bat, but the second boss is Medusa, which is actually from Greek mythology, so not like a horror movie, but the rest of them are from classic horror movies. Like the third boss is 2 mummies. The 4th one is, and we need that axe there. Well, at least you don't have to have the axe, but I always get the axe there. Just, oh shoot, I actually did not mean to get the holy water. Whoops. I always beat the bat by just standing here and spamming axe, so I might actually die here because I had never... I should be able to just spam holy water and kill him, but okay, that's fine. I just never ever beat the bat this way, so this will be a great start. If you just stand right here and just spam the axe, it's actually free. I swear I'm not terrible at this game, but I'm gonna have to redo this. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me because I did not mean to get the holy water there. Whoops. Not a big deal. I'll show you like how I beat him with the axe because it's super easy. So always right here in this block there's a power-up. So there's different power-ups in this game that each one you get lets you have one more of your special weapons out at the same time. If you don't have that, if you don't have any power-ups, so like right now I have this number 2 power up. It lets me have 2 axes out at the same time, or 2 holy waters, or 2 daggers, whatever I have. Whatever weapon I have to have. So I usually pick up the cross here. Second level is also pretty easy. It gets harder like halfway through is the first part where it gets kind of hard. I could have picked up the holy water there, but I don't really need it. At least I think in this level we get the holy water again later. Maybe I should have picked it up. Oh well. Think there's food here? Maybe not. Okay, this is when we start getting the Medusa heads. People think these are hard, but they're actually not. Like, you just need to keep walking and they can't hit you. Just literally hold forward and they can't hit you. Because there's certain enemies in this game that are designed to actively hit you, and there's other ones that are designed to be put in your way of everywhere you might actually jump. And Medusas are one of the latter. Like, they're just there to hopefully you jump into them. But if you just realize that you can just stand forward, then they're not a big deal. Oh my god, did I really do that? Welp. This is not going well so far. I should have set a timer. Forgot. See how fast I can get through the game. Yeah, I forgot my featherfall item. Exactly. I sometimes die here anyway because sometimes the Medusa head, I don't time it right and just get hit by it. There's also a little kind of a nice trick, which if I can get through this, I'll show you. Okay. Right here, I'm going to intentionally get hit so that I can jump up to the next level. Lets you skip like all that right section. Oops. You have to kind of watch here too at the end because sometimes a Medusa head will pop right in front of that door and hit you. It's okay, I took damage there. There's a wall meat up here. So there's a wall meat up here. Okay, so there's these things. So these are instant death if they touch you. So you have to make sure you're really careful about your timing here. You have to go when they get up. Okay, so in this candle there is a holy water. That's where, let's just remember that. So we need that holy water. Oh, we don't have to have it, but it just makes the end fight easier. It also makes this part easier because we can actually kill this one by just standing here and throwing holy water. But these are like statues that will stay there and just hit you. There's another power-up, I think, in this brick right here. Yeah. So now that we got there's a power-up that says 2 and a power-up that says 3. So we got the one that says 3, so we can throw like 3 holy waters. We can have 3 projectiles out at the same time now, which means we can throw holy water a lot faster. And shouldn't have gotten hit there, but I did. Oh my god, why am I not just spamming? I should have just been spamming holy water. Not a big deal though. We're through the hardest part of this level. There's no wall meat there, but in a later level we have a similar looking setup before the hard Medusa hallway, where we will want to make sure we pick up some health before we go through there. Okay, this Medusa, you can just this is like most of the bosses in the game, except for Dracula. You can just spam holy water and kill them really easily. It's kind of like one of these things where I wonder if the developers intended us to be able to do that. It might have been an oversight. But anyways, holy water is super overpowered in Castlevania 1. But I'm not good enough to be able to beat it without holy water yet. Maybe someday. Okay, so now so this is where we start getting the monkey guys. So with these monkey guys, they jump everywhere and they're really fast. So you got to make sure you hit them right when they fall on ground like that. If you don't hit them right when they fall down, they can start jumping around and be a really big pain. It's like this guy will jump over me. Oh, and I totally messed up. The joystick is kind of weird here on the Xbox controller because sometimes I notice it'll miss input and it won't give me the correct direction. It's another reason I really prefer playing this on a real NES. Okay, these skeleton guys are can be kind of annoying, but you just got to make sure with those you want to be really aggressive and just kind of like run right into them and spam your whip. Okay, right here, there's going to be a bird that comes down. So what I want to do is jump, and when I'm jumping, I'm going to throw a holy water on the top block here to prevent that. So like that. So now he'll run into it, that bird. If I didn't do that, that bird can be a serious pain. Another thing, sometimes I'll just take a hit here because if you're on the stairs in Castlevania 1, any stairs, you can't be knocked off of the stairs. But if you're anywhere else, like if you're just standing on a platform, anytime you take damage, you'll get hit backwards, which will throw you into a pit and kill you a lot of the time. So sometimes you can just stay on stairs and kill stuff, and if you're okay with taking a hit, it's not a huge deal. Okay, here we get a lot of statues. So I need to be. Sometimes it's possible to be in whip lag and to accidentally take a shot here if you're not like careful with using your holy water, or if you don't. Okay, right here, this skeleton will sometimes hit you, but sometimes not. And the best thing that I've found to do there, definitely watching like speedrunners and stuff, is just go straight up the stairs at that part, because it's RNG on where the skeleton will be and what he's doing. So sometimes you'll get hit, but usually you won't. So that's a time stop. I don't want that right now. Okay, these things, it's possible to get hit. I have the holy water now, fortunately, but if I happen to die, I'm going to lose it, so. And that's terrible. I missed that bird. Okay, we're fine. This right here can be tough, because if you get hit there, you're going to die, because it's going to hit you into the pit. Okay, here's where we get a bunch of statues and a bunch of birds. The thing with the birds is you've got to make sure you jump, and then when you're falling down, you throw the whip. If you try to jump and throw the whip at the top of your jump, I found that I just missed them. So you have to jump and then hit it on the way down, and I missed. Great. Oh, man, that's bad. We're down to 1 health, which is bad. Hopefully they cannot die here. I think we do get a health at the end before the boss fight. So, oh god, okay, almost died. Okay, right here, we're gonna jump on this platform, and another skeleton's gonna jump at us, so I got a whip. Right here, or wait, no, right there. Okay, there's, I think, one more statue. No, just Medusa heads. There is one, okay. Ah, man. That's bad. Because now I don't have holy water. It's fine, like, you can beat the mummies by just spamming, but it's not as easy. Oh my god. I'm not doing as good as I was the other day, for sure. Okay. Okay. So I thought we got, okay, we got the dagger, which is fine. There is a wall meat right here, but I need to try and get to the left side. Oh, well, this works too. Oh, I might die here. Oh my god. Oh, I'm alive. Wow, that was close. Cozy, what's up? Thanks for the lyric. You hit on all birds. Yep, I do. Guilty. Okay, so this is the level with the Frankenstein. Ugh. Sometimes I get hit there and fall in the water. Okay, so in this is the first of 2 levels where they only give you the holy water at the beginning. So right there, they give you holy water. If I didn't get that, I'm going to have to restart the level, but you have to... well, you don't have to have it, but it makes the infight way easier against the Frankenstein. There's also a part later here with the monkey guys where if you're not careful, you can accidentally pick up a axe or something that you don't want, which is right here. So there is a chance for them to drop a power-up, and I've got to be really careful that I don't accidentally pick up something, because I don't want to lose the holy water. And yeah, like in this section, like you have to be really careful to hit these guys right when they fall, because if they start jumping around, it's a huge problem. The other day I went through this section and I didn't realize that I got to the end boss and realized I'd lost my holy water. So that's not an item, that's just an invisibility thing. I don't even know what that does really. I think that makes you invisible, or I think it makes you invincible. Okay, that snake guy we can just walk past. Yeah, much tougher without it. I'll probably just restart the level if I happen to... I should be okay now, but I need to be careful not to hit like the dagger here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me get back. I got a holy water. These guys, I sometimes can take a lot of damage, and I try not to, but there we go. Okay. Okay, good. I got that. I got the 2 power up, which makes those snake guys a lot easier. I think there is, yeah, there's a wall meat there. So we got full health again. Okay, there's another snake guy. They look kind of like Onyx from Pokemon or something. There's another one right here. They have a lot of health. And we got a 3 power up. Cool. And we got plenty of hearts. Okay, so now we just spam holy water at Frankenstein. Just make sure I don't mess up the input. There we go. Easy as that. But yeah, if you don't do that, you have to wait for him to... Igor, on top of his head, will start jumping around the room. It can be a really big pain. It is an invisibility potion? Okay, I've never really... Okay. I've never really noticed. Alright, so that's level... What is that? Level 1, 2, 3... That was level 4, so there's 2 more levels. It's a really short game. Okay, this is like the hardest level in the game, probably. Although Dracula is really hard too. Oh, great. And I took a hit. Okay, the reason this one's hard is because you only get the holy water right at the beginning of this level, and it's a pretty difficult level. And you have to have the holy water, or death is so much harder. So, this guy, I never really know what to do. I end up taking a hit. Oh, I took 2 hits. That's bad. I might just start over. Honestly, I took so much damage. We get some, like, wall meat later, but I'll try. And then at the end of this level, there's the infamous death hallway, which is like, really, it's, I don't know. Sometimes I can get through it just fine, and other times I just lose all my health. I don't know. I'm not amazingly good at this game. I'm pretty good, but not, like, amazingly good. I mean, I can beat it, but I'm not a speedrunner. I was watching some guy stream this last night. He was doing, like, 10 runs of it. Like, because you can do laps on this. This is one of those games you can do laps on, so... If you beat the game in the NES, it'll start you over. It'll start you over at the beginning, and the game will be a little bit harder. By the way, there's a secret here. If you hold against the wall, it'll make a 1-up spawn down here. But it doesn't really matter because lives don't matter on this level because if I die, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm gonna restart from the beginning and intentionally kill myself because we need the holy water. Okay, these guys will just jump over you, and then you can hit them. Just don't jump into them. These red skeletons you can't kill. You can just immobilize temporarily, but you can't completely kill them. Okay, I might get through this. I can't remember if there's anything up there. I'm not going to check. Okay, this guy, this knight here, he will despawn himself, but we can work him over to the side of the screen. These guys take a lot of hits, like 9 hits. If we just walk him over, yeah, it's just one of the weird glitchy things with the game. Like, he despawned himself. Okay, this guy... Usually I try to run and throw a holy water, try to hit him, and it will kill him in one hit if I can catch him. If not, I can always just run, jump, whip a bunch of times until he dies. There we go. Yeah, he went on lunch break. Yeah. He's just like, bye guys. Okay, in this candle there is a... I believe it's a, yeah, it's an axe, so we do not want that. If I were to pick that up, I'd have to start the level over. Okay, so this part I don't think is too bad. We just gotta play footsies with these skeletons just to make sure, because they like to stand at the bottom and tops of stairs. And when you're on the stairs, you're really slow. You can't jump. I don't think there's anything... Oh, there is something up here. What is up here? Oh, just a heart. Okay. Really wish that was a wall meat. I don't think we need any more candles. Pretty good on hearts. We just go up here, go up the stairs. Without the holy water, those knights are a lot harder too. Because with the holy water, you can just kind of jump, throw a holy water, and then finish them off with a whip. Okay, here we got a bunch of statues. I sometimes take a bunch of damage and die here because I'm not good at this game. Or I'm okay at this game, not great. Okay, so we're almost to the Medusa hallway. This guy up here, we can just kind of sit at the bottom of the stairs and whip. And I know at the end of this hallway there is a meat in the wall, so we can get not all of our health back, but most. Okay, so this is the Medusa hallway. This is like really infamous in Castlevania 1. But basically you want to keep moving and throwing holy water. But there's Medusa heads and knights to deal with. And that was not a good start. And I'm going to take more damage. Alright. Yay. Okay. So now with death here, I hope I don't... Sometimes I get really mad at myself if I mess up the input. But you want to jump and throw holy water and just keep doing that. So... Yep. It doesn't start until you get to the center of the screen here, and then it'll spawn. Oh my god! Oh, I might be okay. Nope. Okay, shoot, I can't believe I did that. Oh, that sucks. I screwed up the input, and I'm just gonna let myself. I now have to start the level over. I was hoping I wouldn't do that. But I'm not even going to try because beating him without the holy water is like impossible for me. So I'm going to intentionally kill myself and do the level over. Ugh, I can't believe I did that. I'm mad at myself. So I get to play the level again. Alright, let's try again. So weird thing about playing this with a joystick. If I was playing on the NES, I wouldn't have done that, but it's so wonky with the joystick. Okay. Should be okay. We took one hit. Hopefully I can... This guy is like, I don't know how to not take a hit here. I need to get better at this part. Can we bait him? Okay, we can... Might be better to bait him up there, actually. Oh, great. That didn't work out. Because the monkey guy respawned. Okay. Did you I practiced on the NES version, Adamus, because I thought... I originally was planning to stream the NES version, but I couldn't get it to work with my capture card. But yeah, the Xbox version's harder because it's just more input lag, and the joystick is wonky. And sometimes it'll make me go the wrong direction. So, yeah, not good. It's okay, though. I can still do it. I mean, I have beaten the Xbox version. It's just, yeah, maybe there, you know what, I should maybe just use the D-pad. There is a D-pad on the Xbox controller. I don't like the D-pad, but maybe I should just use the D-pad instead. See, like, the D-pad on an Xbox controller is really made for, like, to be a selection, not really, like, to be a selector for, like, Call of Duty grenades or something. It's not really meant to be, like, a platformer type NES or SNES D-pad. But, okay. We're in good shape, though. I just need to do a little better. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, the game's really short, so even if you have to go back for the beginning of a level, it's really not a big deal. Okay, good. We got that guy. First try. Okay, do not hit the axe candle. One thing I would like about Castlevania, I really wish like all the candles and stuff were a little more randomized, I guess, instead of like knowing exactly where every power-up in the game is, but it's probably a limitation. Maybe it was a limitation at the time, I don't know. Or maybe if you got certain combinations, it'd be ridiculously difficult. Maybe that's why they didn't do that. Okay, we're almost back to where we were. I can kill that guy now or later. Okay. Alright, we got our 3. Got plenty of hearts. Yeah, they give you like plenty of ammo in this game, like tons more than you would need. Like you don't need to hit but like half the candles. Alright. Try not to take damage here, if I can. Oh, and of course I did. So this is like the part where it's like, sometimes this, I can beat this in like 20-30 minutes. Sometimes it takes me like an hour, hour and a half. Because just depending on how much I screw up this hallway in this section. And then the last level is not, I don't think the last level is as hard as this one. Personally. But it's still pretty hard. Alright, so we got hallway part 2. Alright. Oh my gosh, did I get time stop? I didn't. I accidentally picked up time stop. Oh, that sucks. It must have gotten dropped from one of the candles I hit. I don't think you can time stop death. Pretty sure you can't. Oh man. Yeah, you can't time stop death. So, like, this fight is just, like, I'll try it, but, like, this fight is just impossible. Yeah, alright, guys. Well, I was hoping I'd have a smooth run today, but not gonna happen. So that was kind of that was bad luck, because this can't, like, I must have hit. No, actually, no, that wasn't bad luck. That was just me being bad, because I think that candle always drops a time stop. I just need to pay more attention to not hit candles. But I will keep trying. I mean, I've got until 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock are raids, so for some reason, I will keep trying until I either beat this or we get to 3 o'clock. So was it a Medusa drop? Okay, maybe it was bad luck. I'm actually gonna start this over because I already took some damage. Let me just start over. One thing I don't like about this game is I wish you didn't have to up. So when you die, you start with the basic whip. And you have to, oh man, I took damage. That sucks. And you have to hit 2 candles to upgrade it twice to get to the max best, like, whip. But I wish you could just start with the best whip. I don't know. It's just, I guess it's a punishment for dying, but I always felt it just kind of annoying rather than a fun mechanic. Okay, so first run, bad luck by me, or me being bad by misinputting on a very easy input. Run 2, we got bad luck. So hopefully this time it goes a little better, and I can't believe I took damage there. So if I don't take another hit, I can still have full health for the Medusa hallway. Oh, you clipped it. Okay, thanks, Adamus. I'll go look at that later. Oops. There we go. Oh, and a power-up spawn, but we're not going to be able to get it in time. Okay, do not get the axe. Okay, it'd be really nice if I don't take damage here. And I did. I always, for whatever reason, take damage from that one guy. That's okay. We'll have almost full health for the Medusa section. Oh my god. That was really close. I don't know why these red skeletons are so close to the stairs this time. Okay, hopefully things go better this time. Okay. Oh God, don't hit the dagger. Okay. 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 I need to not screw this up. So I need to jump and throw holy water. Okay. If you don't catch death right here and he flies away like he did before, it can be a huge pain in the butt. Yay, finally. All right. But yeah, that's definitely the hardest fight in the game. That fight, the Dracula fight is pretty. It's kind of difficult, and it usually takes me like 10 tries, but at least I can beat it. Unlike that one. Okay, this is the last level in the game. This level is actually pretty forgiving because at the end, once you get to the end, it'll always restart you right in front of Dracula. So there's no starting at the beginning of the level once you get to the Dracula fight. And why did I do that? These bats, this part, I just ignore when I do this level. If you just run past them and know where to jump, they usually won't hit you, it seems like. Like right there, I need to jump on the edge. And I don't know why that fireball... Okay. I don't know why that fireball was there. Okay, this guy will always jump into you, so you can just kind of go back to the door and wait for him to do that. But we are past the hardest part in the game, at least, in my opinion. Which is just getting through that whole level. So if you jump to where the stairs are, you will instantly die here. You need to also be really careful of this part. If you go too far to the left, it will start spawning the griffins, and you don't want that to happen until you get to the next screen. Right here, you can, okay, there we go, that works. You can, like, one thing you can do right here is just jump and whip, and you're always going to land on the edge of the stage and not fall into the pit. So, that's one thing you can do there. Okay, this part is, like, really weird, because I don't know of any other way to do this next part until we get to Dracula, other than just rushing and just taking damage intentionally, because there's like monkey guys and griffins everywhere, and you just kind of got to rush through it and try not to get hit. Like right here, try to run down. There we go. Go up, dodge this guy, dodge this. Ooh, I didn't dodge that. It's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now we're to Dracula. Last fight. Okay, so once you get to this part, it will always spawn you right here, no matter no matter if you lose all your lives. So this fight's pretty long. You have to hit Dracula 10 times until he turns into his second form, and then you have to use spam holy water. You know, I should probably intentionally yeah, actually I should intentionally kill myself, because I only have a little bit of health, and there's no way I'm gonna beat the whole fight without taking a hit. And it's fine, because you get everything you need right here. You get, you don't really need this, but they give you holy water. They give you holy water, a bunch of candles, whip upgrades. Like, you don't have to, as long as you hit all these candles, you got enough. Okay, this is like, the timing here is a little wonky. And the hardest part about this fight is he'll sometimes appear, like spawn right on top of you. So you have to be really on your toes to get away on time. And you have to hit him in the head, by the way. And I screwed. Okay, I didn't. This is where, like, the one part in the game you need good reaction time, because you have to be able to, if he spawns in the middle, you have to be able to react really fast to be able to get out of the way. That's why this is like one of the parts where playing on the NES is easier because there's less input lag, especially if you're on like a CRT. Okay, got 3 more hits, and then we got his second form where we're gonna spam holy water. Well, 1 holy water, 2 whips is how I do it, which may not be the best way to do it, but we'll see if I can get through it. You have to hit this guy in the head as well. And that's bad. And I'm probably gonna die here. I'm getting pinned. Alright. I actually did it on the first try. Nice. That was close. Like, that's why sometimes people like to spawn Dracula on the very edge of the stage, because you can get pinned in like that, and you have to keep retreating because he's obviously so huge you can't like jump over him and you can't get under him. So Time Monster, you don't belong in this world. Yep. Nice. I usually don't beat him in the first try. Usually it takes me like 5, 6, 7, 8 tries. So yeah, that's Castlevania. So it only took me about 45 minutes. That's not too bad. I mean, I did pretty bad on the 5th stage, but yeah. The other cool thing about this game is in the credits here, like all of the, if you look at the names, they're all like basically playing off of names of like Bram Stoker, Christopher Lee, like all these old like horror movie stars. Because I think when I watched a video about this, and apparently they did this kind of just as a throwback, and they also did it because it was apparently was not company policy at Konami was that you couldn't put your name in the credits or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I heard it was related to that. Simon Belmondo. All right, Castlevania 2 now. No, just kidding. All right, so now the game starts over, and if I want it, I'm not going to keep going, but if you start over and you start replaying it, every lap you play through Castlevania gets harder and harder.